So, I got back from Lake Balaton. My son's mother wanted to stay a little longer, but I headed back to Budapest early. For me, a week on vacation is a long time. I've never really liked vacations. Not because I don't enjoy beautiful places, because my whole life has kind of been one. I was a touring musician for years. I've worked in places all over the world where people go to escape. So the idea of doing nothing never really clicked with me. I brought my laptop and tried to stay productive. But deep down, I was counting the days until I could get back to work. So I leave Balaton, say my goodbyes, and walked down to the train station. The guy at the counter tells me my train is running late, points me to the platform. To get there, I had to walk down this tunnel that goes under the tracks. As I head down the stairs, I hear live music echoing through the tunnel. I see a small crowd gathered, and there's this one-man band holding it down at the bottom. I pulled out my phone to record, but right as I do, he finishes the song. Everyone claps, and then the moment kind of passes. I smile, walk past him, and go to my platform to wait for the train. Then I hear him again. He starts playing a new song, and I freeze. I'm like, it's Lowrider. I mean, it's actually Lowrider, and that just happens to be my dad's song. For anyone who doesn't know, my dad is the drummer and one of the founding members of the band War. He co-wrote and played on that song. It's really one of their biggest hits. And here I am, on my way out of this small, quaint Hungarian town, and this street performer is playing it like it's just another tune in his rotation. So I went back down. By the time I got to him, he was finishing up again. I walked up to him and I said, "You're not gonna believe this." He looked at me kind of puzzled. I said, "What song was that you just played?" Of course, I knew the answer. He said, "Lowrider." I said, "Yeah, that's my dad's song." He just stared at me for a minute. He was like, "Wait, seriously?" I said, "Yeah, that's his groove. That's his track. You were just playing my dad's rhythm." He smiled and kind of in shock in his head, like he couldn't believe it either. Then I asked him, "Would you mind playing it again so I can record it for my dad?" I filmed a few verses and a couple of choruses, and it was just amazing. We talked a bit more, exchanged info, and I told him I would definitely share it with my dad. I literally just received a message from him saying that he was glad to meet me, and he was just a little surprised by the whole thing, hoping he hadn't come across rude. But man, you were not rude at all. And it's a moment I will never forget. Something that really struck me, I must share now. I saw on a TikTok video recently, I think yesterday, listing Hungary as the most racist country in the world. And I sat there thinking, these people clearly haven't been here. They're working off headlines or hearsay or who knows what. I live here. I've had real experiences here. And while not every moment is perfect, neither is every moment back in the States. This one moment in that tunnel with that musician reminded me that music travels. Energy travels. And sometimes without anyone knowing who you are, your father's beat finds its way to your ears in a train station on the other side of the world. I'll never forget it.
Lowrider, drive real slow now. Take a little trip, take a little trip, take a little trip to see. Take a little trip, take a little trip, take a little trip to see.